Excited to be here with Carly and some of the other international team that I see around the world. And after this meeting, if you do have a success story from the referral platform, if you have, done a transaction across borders leveraging the platform, we would love for you guys to reach out to us. Either reach out to Carly, reach out to myself via Slack or email, and we'd love to feature it in our marketing campaigns and tell that story. So I think that is a very powerful, relatable story for a lot of agents to learn from and to see. So as you guys know, one of the key differences between us and a lot of our competitors internationally is that we are not a franchise model, right? So you can call eXp UK being a Dubai agent, and they will treat you like an eXp agent, even though we are in 25 plus markets around the world. We are all one office. And so when we say one network, borderless, we want our internal tools and systems to reflect that as well. And that is, for me, it's part of the reason I joined eXp in the first place, but I think it's also one of our biggest differentiators and advantages and competitive advantages in the market. And so I like sharing that with you. I like talking to you guys about it and sharing with you how we explain it, because this is a big part of the pitch that we do all the way across the world. And so the purpose of the referral platform is for you guys to be able to send and receive business as easily, as efficiently as possible. And this referral platform gives you the opportunity to create a profile, make yourself visible to all of the 80,000 plus agents that we have in every single country, in every single market, so that you could receive referrals local to your market, whether you're a luxury expert, new construction expert, investor expert, maybe you do commercial. You can list that out in your profile and start receiving more referrals and additional business. Likewise, if you have clients that you currently work with who are looking to purchase properties even within your country, just in another city or in another market that maybe you don't operate in, chances are we have an eXp agent there who can help your client, and it all happens within the referral platform. I'll talk to it pretty high level, and then I'll pass this off to Carly to kind of dig deep into some of the statistics and walk you guys through a demo. But one of the challenging things about international referrals, even if it's within one brand, but at a franchise model, is that there's not a ton of safety around these transactions, right? I've heard so many stories, and I've had it happen to me being in Miami in a very hot international market, where you get a referral from someone in a different place, whether it's South America, Europe, Asia, and there's not a ton of safety. They want to do everything through WhatsApp. You're putting a lot of trust, or vice versa. If you refer a client to an agent in another country, a lot of times you're taking the risk that that client, especially if it's an informal or unregulated market, is actually going to do things the right way, send back the commission to our brokerage. And I've heard countless stories, and it's a pretty common theme in the industry sometimes, unfortunately, where agents refer a client out to someone out in another country who's a part of another brokerage, and that deal gets done and they never receive their commission, or they receive the wrong amount, less than they were supposed to get, etc. Under our platform, one of the advantages is that everything happens in the eXp ecosystem: the referral agreement, all of the contracts. And at the end of the day, whether it's a transaction that's happening in the UK in British pounds, in Europe in euros, and in South America and whatever, in Colombia in pesos or something like that, we pay it all out of whatever bank account the eXp owns, because we own all our bank accounts internationally. And so some of the challenges as well can be currency exchanges. If you've done a transaction at other franchise models, you know that if it's a referral internationally, you have to send the money up to corporate. Corporate has to cut the checks, and corporate has to then figure out the exchange rates and then send it from one office to another office, because those offices are individually owned, and it's from bank accounts that are owned by different franchise owners, and it can be very challenging. With eXp, it happens all under one ecosystem, one bank account. We just pay it out very quickly. We have the advantage of being able to pay something out in the UK and something in Colombia at the same exact time with the push of a button. And so our referral platform not only gives you an opportunity to grow your business, but it also is a next step forward in our mission to help professionalize the industry and creates a safer and more efficient platform for agents to grow their brand and grow their business with the trust in mind that they know that they're basically not going to get pushed out of a deal or pushed out of a transaction because everything is visible and happening under the eXp platform. So with that, Carly, I will pass it off to you to kind of talk deep dive some of the statistics, go through some demos, and then we can open it up to a Q&A.
So thank you for getting us started, Felix. All right. So as Felix was talking about our amazing global referral platform. So if you have not used it, I'm so excited for you to be here to see how amazing this platform is. It is something that has been a project of love for myself and several of their team members. And there are so many works in progress to make this platform even better and enhance it. But if you don't know what it is our international platform that you can send and receive referrals. You can also network through it. You can find agents all over the world. It is our international ecosystem to network. And these are some of our amazing referral stats. So, since this launched in 2023, it originally just launched in the US and then in Canada, and now for us, about a year and a half. But since it has launched, we've done 69,625 referrals across all of US, Canada, and international. Like, that is an amazing number. And the average time between these referrals are 15 minutes. That is a huge, powerful tool. So if you haven't used it, jump on board, get these numbers up, and let's continue to grow.
And Carly, what countries is this available in?
This is available in every country, and as we open our new countries, they launch with this platform ready to go. So we have this available in every single one of our countries.
So let's just for a second there, because a lot of times we see the referral platforms and we think, oh well, maybe I'm in a market that's not that internationally focused. There's not as many expats, whatever the case may be. There is 70,000 referrals being made over the last pretty much 2 years, and that is continuing to uptick as we open up more markets, as we continue to close more transactions. Almost anywhere you are in the world, there will at some point while you're during your time here at eXp or throughout the year be an opportunity for you to receive a referral at that level of statistics. That
Absolutely.
brings you to the point where if you're not taking advantage, and this is what we talk about a lot of times, is we try to give you guys as much tools, system, resources for you to be successful. But at the end of the day, you have to put in the work to build your profile, check in on it, build those referral networks, build those referral partners. And this is something that could take you 10, 15 minutes to really do, to set up that profile. And you never know, 3 months, 6 months, a year down the road, you will start receiving that one or two extra referral a year. So even if you're only getting one or two extra referrals a year, what could that do for your business over the course of 3, 4, 5 years? How could that help you change and grow and build more partners?
Yes. And I have so many people ask me about growing internationally, right? How can they grow their brand internationally? How can they connect with agents internationally? This is a great tool for that. Just even if you want to go in, search agents, um, I can't go into your profile and beef it up, right? Add all the things to your bio, all the areas that you cover. What you're interested in your hobbies, add everything and add all of your social media platforms so that agents can contact you and follow you. And this is how you're going to really grow your brand internationally. All right, let's see. So this is just a quick little walkthrough of how to do it, of sending and receiving the referrals. So you log in. Again, you're going to set up that agent profile. For our international agents, this used to be, you used to not have access to edit your profile because all of this information came over from our previous platform rep. But now that we are not using them anymore, you have full access to go in and update your profile however you want it to be. So it does send basic information over from our platform, from our agent details platform, for everybody, for US, Canada, international. But then it's up to you to go in and really enhance it. So make sure you're going in and doing that now. You're going to click on your referral. You're going to enter the client details, and I'm going to go over all of this kind of more in a visual. So I won't spend too much time on this. but we will share this out with everybody. And this just kind of has the steps that you need to go to sending and receiving a referral. So explore the dashboard. Perfect. All right. So this is what your global dashboard is going to look like when you log in. We are working on these enhancements again, like I said. So those, like your actual page will be enhanced probably within the next couple weeks. But this is what your platform is going to look like. And I was talking about editing your profile. So go in here, start new, and edit your profile. Select your languages that you speak. Put your phone number, your email. Please always keep this email as your eXp email, because regardless of what you change it to on here, the referral is going to go to that eXp email for you to sign. Your bio. No, I don't have anything in here, but I need to beef mine up. So add your professional bio. Put your skills, your experience, your interests, your hobbies. Add anything that will make people interested in you and want to click on you and send referrals and connect with you. Your social media, put all of your social media links in here.
And when you guys are going through this, a good way to think about it is if you were sending a referral, what profile would you be looking for, right?
Right.
You just have your, no profile picture or some stock profile picture, no bio, no explanation about your history, background, what you specialize in, what languages. Do we need to put all the, so Elaine, you asked a great question. Do we need to put in all the languages? I don't know, Carly, does it translate automatically or should they put it in multiple languages?
Do you mean the languages that you speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would add all of the languages that you speak.
Yeah. So put anything that's going to help another agent understand why they should trust you with their client, right? So
Exactly.
the languages you speak, the maybe the level of transactions you've done, the level of expertise. If you have a specific niche, whether it's luxury, new development, if you have other affiliate partners, right? Maybe you have a really strong preferred lender or a really strong, lawyer that you work with for people who are trying to get visas, or maybe you're really good on golden visa stuff. Whatever it is that you have an expertise in, I would fill it up with as much value as possible, and don't be scared to also just add your personality to it as well, right?
Yes.
So that's what I would really focus on, because if as an agent, if I was referring a client and I was trying to find one of our other eXp agents, I would want to know as much as possible about them before I trust them with my client, right? It's a very intimate handoff process. So you want to make sure that you have as much information in there as possible.
Yes. And these are stats that we've actually that they've researched to put in here, right? So adding your profile picture is 5 times more likely to be viewed than without one. So these are legit stats that they've added in here. So put a good picture. Your work locations, so you can put your city, your country, if there's specific cities within that country that you focus on. Update all of this information, and like Felix was saying, your specializations. So add in luxury, investment properties, whatever it is that you specialize in. Add all of this information. Your certifications and designations, beef it up. Add as much as you want in here. Market yourself to the best of your abilities. All right, so that is your profile. And then next, just managing your referrals. So you'll go here to manage your referral. This was a test one that I was doing, Harry Potter, but so this is one that I'm still awaiting signatures on. And so anytime you go into manage, you'll see any referrals that you've done, completed, where they are in the stage. And if they're still awaiting signatures, you can, and it's been longer than 24 hours, send a reminder. It'll just send them an email just saying, hey, we're still waiting for a signature for this. But for a new referral, you just hit new referral. You're going to fill in the client information, the referral fees. You can do percentage or a flat amount, the referral date. So if I put in today, then I can do 6 months and it'll automatically populate. You can select what the referral terms, what referral includes, whether it's buy, sell, lease, or other additional terms. So we have people who have used this for a blanket referral agreement. So you can add that in here as well. Whatever additional terms, and then it has your information. And then to select the agent, So you can go in here and you can search by location, search by agent name. So let's just say if I want an agent and I'm from Raleigh, so I'm going to put Raleigh. No, let's not do that. Let's do Portugal. It's going to, oh, Lisa, you're the first one. It's going to pull all of our Portugal agents up here. But I say do your research first, and I'll show you how to search through the agents. So I'm going to select Lisa. I guess I should put information in. I'll just put my name. And then I can send it. Oh, it's going to make me do this. Well, now you have this success. Check your email. So now it comes to me first for a signature. I have to sign it, and then it will go to Lisa to sign. And then once Lisa signs it, it goes to my managing broker and her country leader to sign. And then once it's now if I go back here to manage, I'll see it's here awaiting signature. And then once it's complete, it'll show it here for me to download and view. I will say one of the enhancements that we are working on is that you will then be able to see where it is in the status. So let's say Lisa has now gotten the client under contract. She would go in here and update that, and then I would be able to see that, because that has been a complaint that we've gotten, is that they don't have any way to track it after they've sent it. So that is an enhancement that we're working on, so that you can go in here, see where it is in the status, and have a better idea of where they are with the client, when it might close, all of that information. So I'm going to go back here to home and then agent search. So this is where you can really connect with your agents. This is all of our agents. You can search by country. So let's go to South Africa, search, and then you can look at all the agents. You can click on them. See, she's got a great bio written up about her. She has all of her areas that she works in, but she doesn't have the follow me. So we need to add in where they can follow you at, your Instagram handles, Facebook, TikTok, whatever that may be. But yeah, so this is a great way to go in, network, and connect with agents across our international markets. The last part of this I'm going to show is My Links, My Lead. And this is one that I'm super excited about. So if you go to My Links, My Lead, and then create a new link, you can see currently this is just our listings in US.
Carly,
Yes.
it's not showing.
Sorry, share this tab instead. There we go. Is it good?
Yes.
Okay. So currently this just shows our US and some of our Canada listings. This will very soon show all of our international listings. We have been working with our data services team to get all of the international listings sent into them so that it can show up on here. We've gotten all of that done, and they're just working on mapping the what am I saying? Like listing information into the platform to make it correctly come in. So very soon we will have all of our international listings in this platform as well. And then you can click on a listing that you're interested in, your client might be interested in, and send them the link straight to that listing. And then create a referral agreement from there. So this is a super exciting part of this platform that by end of year, we'll have all of our international listings, and will be a huge win, I think, for everybody. Let's see. Trying to see, do we have any questions in here? Okay, someone was saying that. All right, perfect. Let's go. Does anybody have any questions about any of this?
Carly, there's a great one that came in the chat. What do you recommend for agents that work in multiple international markets? If one's in Portugal and maybe they also work in Spain, for example, what do you recommend for their profile? Because they would have two separate eXp emails. What would be the recommendation?
I would say to highlight that in your bio. Make sure that you put all of that information in there, as well as languages maybe. So let's say that you speak both languages, put that in your languages as well, but also in your bio. I don't think at this time that we have the ability to select multiple countries, but that is something that might be an enhancement coming soon.
And if you have so would they have two multiple EXP emails, Gabby?
Yes, they would. So
Yeah.
you essentially can make two profiles
Yes.
and be
Yeah.
available in both markets.
So if you have two EXP emails because you're an agent in France and an agent in Mexico, let's say, I would create two profiles with your French correlated email, create your France profile, with your Mexico correlated EXP email, create your Mexico profile. We will at some point have the ability to just do that under one profile, but for the
Yes.
time being, just so you don't miss out on any potential referrals, I would create two profiles, and in your bio, I would specifically state that you're dual licensed in both countries and do business in both countries, etc.
Yep, absolutely. So this is just kind of more stuff we just talked about, the bio, doing all of that. So we're not going to go through that anymore. So some frequently asked questions. Is this our official referral form for all of our internal referrals? Yes. So this you can use whether it's in country. So if I'm in Spain and and I live in Madrid and I'm sending a referral to somebody in Barcelona, yes, you'll use this platform for that as well. This is for all of our internal referrals, regardless of whether it's in the same state, in the same country. However, this is for all of that. How do I find and refer agents? You'll use the tool that we had, that the search inside the platform. We also have a referral network that used to be on Workplace and now has moved to Slack. So if you are not a part of that, I would highly recommend to join that. And I'll see if I can find the link to send. But it is our international kind of referral chat, so that you can talk to agents, ask questions about a certain area, things like that. And it's also a great way to interact across all of our markets as well. And this platform for internal use only? Yes. So currently this is just for EXP to EXP. So for external referrals, they'll still be handled outside of this system, just as we do, as we used to do, right, with our paper. There has been talk about possibly adding an external referral portion on here. But as of right now, no, it is not. Are there training resources? Yes, we do have training resources that is available in 16 languages. They will be added to the referral platform very soon, but your countries also have them, and they'll be added on the country agent centers. How do I access the platform? The platform is in your Okta. So if you go into your Okta, you'll see the Global Agent Referral Platform tile in your Okta. And if for some reason you do not have that, reach out to Service Desk to get that added. Where can I see the languages an agent speaks? That's under their profile, as I showed before. And if you don't have them on there, make sure you go in. An enhancement that we do have coming is that you'll be able to translate the platform in any language that you need. So that is something that I'm hoping that we'll have by the end of September, because that's been a big ask. So we're working on getting the actual platform translated as well. What if an agent doesn't respond? This has been a big question that we get. I always say reach out to them through Slack, because again, sometimes, yes, this does go to our eXp email, and we do have a lot of agents that don't necessarily use that eXp email, which I always try to push, use your eXp email. But so if for some reason you don't get a response for them within 24 hours, reach out to them through Slack, or maybe check on there and see if they have a phone number or an alternate contact information if that's the agent that you want to refer to. Can an agreement cover multiple transactions? This does vary by country, so please check directly with the party that you're working with. But usually, yes, we do allow this as a blanket referral, depending on the circumstances and situations. But again, this does vary by country, so make sure you double check on that. And our transactions teams are always here to support. Any of our staff is always here to support with any questions that you guys have. So please feel free to email, Slack message us, anything that you want to ask questions around this. And our amazing marketing team has put together a referral platform toolkit. So it has everything you need, how to set up your profile, what makes it stand out, ready to use content that you can share on your social media platforms, and FAQs and more. It is amazing. And so I'm eternally grateful to them for creating this. And we'll share all of that out. It was in the email. Also, the link was in the email that was sent out this past week as well.
Carly, I also just dropped it in the chat. And
thank
if
you.
anybody wants it in their local language, just ask your local country staff. Everybody has a copy.
Thank you so much. And these are our enhancements that we're working on. I've already mentioned a couple of them. Our international listing expansion. So under the My Link, My Lead, very soon you'll be able to see all of our international listings, not just North America. Our agent production on profiles. So a big enhancement for our international agents is, as of yesterday, our agents now have their production on their My eXp. So that was one step closer to getting it here. So very soon we will have the agent production on their profiles as well. It's not going to be all of it. Maybe it'll have their number of transactions closed, listings, things like that, just so that we can highlight their production, and then you'll have better visibility and trust into your referral partners, as well as enhanced tracking capabilities, for not only for you guys, but for us as well on the staff side. So again, you'll be able to see where it is in that status, whether it's under contract, maybe an expected close date, so that you can track your referrals easier. And then translation options. So again, the page will be able to be translated in all of our languages that we currently have markets in. So that will be done hopefully by the end of September. You'll be able to translate the platform.
In the meantime, why don't we we can open this up to some Q&A if you guys either want to unmute your mic and ask the question, or if you want to put it in the chat, you're more than welcome to.
Felix, at the beginning of the call, you had mentioned if an agent had an experience with the global referral platform, that we could share that. I noticed that it was on the toolkit, a section to share the story. So if anybody is interested, that's where we would upload it. Is that correct?
Yep, you can upload it there, which I'm linking in the chat right now. This is the toolkit. You guys can go into it. It gives you all the information that you need, and you can upload your success story there. But also, if you want to just shoot it over to myself or Carly via Slack, you're more than welcome to.
Yes.
But we'd love to promote that on our socials. We'd love to tell that story. I see a question about no maps in other countries for European countries, no ads for European countries on global referral platform. Carly, do you know, is that what we said was coming soon, the map side of it?
Yes. So there are no such maps in other countries for European. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what you mean, the listings. Yes, they will all be coming soon for all of our countries. And I know for specific countries, we have to have specific, I'm going to say, ads or descriptions about them. Those will be on there as well.
With that being said, though, there are referrals happening right now live in Europe, in every single country. So there are referrals happening and going back and forth. Any other questions that you guys may have? If you think of anything also afterwards, always feel free to reach out to us via Slack, via email, go on the toolkit, jump into our eXp world. and feel free to ask us at any time.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. Is this for listing or buyer or everything for this referral?
Yep, you can select everything. So there's a spot where you can select what it's for, and you can select all of them. So you can select buyer, seller, rental, and other. So you can add all of those in there in case they change their mind as to what they want to do.
Wow. If I have a listing in New Zealand, can I send it to other countries agent might have a buyer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
And Carly, something that's also great where it says other, I referred a client to an agent and I said multiple transactions within the year because I knew they were buying more than one property.
Yep.
So that also carries through for the properties within the time of the contract. So
Yep,
that's
a
also
great-
phenomenal to remember.
Yeah, that's a great point out. Thanks, Lisa. All right. I see a couple more people typing. But I expect all of you guys to go in and update your profiles and enhance them. And when I go in, next week, that I see a lot of amazing profiles.
I see a chat from Scott. If we could do an updated presentation in a couple months, we absolutely will. We'll also probably do one in Spanish as well, sooner rather than later. So be on the lookout for that. And then even at the country level, there might be some more presentations for specific languages, but this will be recorded. Probably put it on our eXp International YouTube channel, and we can translate it to the audio to multiple languages as well.
Yes, and absolutely. Once we get all of our enhancements, we will absolutely do another one.
So one question, is it only possible to have leads that are in the US, or is it possible to add them from other countries as well?
From other countries, yeah, you can add leads from anywhere.
Okay, thank you.
What I would recommend from a recent joiner to eXp to benefit from this program, I mean, whether you're a recent joiner or you've been here, you're an OG, the benefit is that you have the opportunity to receive and send referrals to grow your business, to meet more referral partners internationally. And I think that's something that's pretty unique to us with our size and scale, and something that most other companies can't do, just given the franchise model, or the fact that even if they are independent, they don't have 80 plus thousand agents across 25, 26 plus countries and markets. So and now we're opening up Japan and Korea in September, so you'll start seeing them in the referral platform as well. So as we add more countries, it only adds more opportunities for you guys to enter new markets or receive from new markets. Awesome. Well, with that, I think we'll end it here. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for being a part of eXp or learning more about eXp and the referral platform. All the feedback you guys give us, we take into back with us, and it's how we continue to move forward and alter and change and update and make our systems and tools better based off the comments and needs and desires that you guys have. So our goal here is to provide you with all the tools and ammunition you need to be successful and grow your business, and this is part of that. So thank you everyone for coming. I hope to hear from you soon. And remember, give us a big shout out if you have those success stories, because we'd love to promote it and love to give you guys some marketing behind that.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, everyone.